Hi, so in this video we're going to take a look at F1 2018. So I've been playing it for a few hours a day or so. Not played an F1 game properly since 2016, which I've been playing a little bit recently to get up to speed with this new version. I'm not by any stretch the greatest Formula 1 sim driver in the world, but I do enjoy the sport, so I thought I'd give the game a go. So how does it compare to the last one I played? Well, extremely favourably, actually. Overall, it's really enjoyable, looks great, really does look good. They've made a lot of improvements. The lighting model in it's extremely good. It's one of the best looking racing titles on the PS4 outside of Gran Turismo Sport, and it really does look quite stunning. There's a hell of a lot of content in there, even if it does just stick to F1. There's a lot of circuits, including some of the shortened and alternate timescale ones. The weather in it works really well, looks really good and does add a good challenge. But the main bit I'm interested in, what does it drive like? Well, really good actually. It's a big improvement over F1 16 in that regard. The force feedback's very impressive actually. You get a lot of detail from the track surface. You can tell what's going on with the car as it goes over bumps and undulations in the track, which is really nice to feel. There's good weight from the tyres, and you get a good distinction between the different tyre compounds and the grip levels they offer when the back's about to go out, particularly in the wet. Is very well communicated, and as the tyres come up to temperature and then also the temperature drops off, you get really good feel off the back of it. So overall, really enjoying it actually. In terms of the physics, it's too early to tell properly, but it's below Project Cars 2, it's certainly below Assetto Corsa, but I personally think it's better than Gran Turismo Sport, certainly in terms of the feedback and what's going on through the car. It's very enjoyable. AI is pretty good, it's a little bit aggressive, which I have seen pointed out in quite a few other reviews. Graphically, looks great. Audio is really good. The manual starts are nice to have, as is the manual pit release. The strategy side is beefed up, as is the car development from that which I last saw in FY 2017. The press reviews are back, so you get press interviews, which, yeah, they're alright. They affect your rating and your contract negotiations. So there's a shed load in it as far as a single player career mode goes. An awful lot to do. You've got the current 2018 grid and calendar, but there's also now about I think it's 20 historic cars, so I'll come back and look at those one by one when I get the time, because there's a lot of content been added in there, which is great to see. Replays are a bit funky for me on the PS4, and I'll put some of that up so you can have a look at it. They seem to stutter and then speed up, and I've also noticed that where you can remove the Halo Center column when you're in cockpit view, which is most handy without having VR, that sometimes, and it's a bit inconsistent, sometimes actually is still missing on the replay. So hopefully they patch the replay soon, because it's not a great look. Photo mode is also back, and there was a couple of images from that at the start. It's easy to use, looks really good, and I'm going to get quite a bit of mileage out of that, I think. As mentioned a moment ago, no PSVR, which is a shame, because Dirt Rally by Cody's was one of the best implementations of VR in a racing title on the PS4, in my personal opinion. But there we go, it's a quick look at F1 2018, and it's so far shaping up to be an absolutely great title, despite my appalling driving. And we'll come back and have a look at it once I've had a bit more time to spend with it. So there we go. Hopefully you found this vaguely interesting. Thanks very much, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.
wasteland.